Good afternoon, everyone. We are so happy that we can meet you. Very excited that we're going to continue our lesson as well we learned last time. Today, we'll still remember our title. Our title was all about personal mastery. And this is something that we want to make sure that we do not take for granted, that we have this inability to master our abilities. But now we also want to remember from last week, as our title is about personal mastery. Last week we learned about what is mastery. How can one master things, and why is it important to be that skilled in whatever we do? So what we learned there from the previous is from the questions that we hear from you participants. Many of you have a lot of questions about last time, and many of you had a lot of information that you were able to bring out and speak out about mastery. So we are very happy that you were able to contribute. That helps us to engage with your experience of last time. We also want to discuss of the objective, and this objective of today about personal mastery, we want to clarify why personal mastery is important. We will state the purpose of our intention of our discussion today. We want to make sure at the end of this discussion, at the end of our presentation, you are very clear of our objection. And that is something that we want to make sure that you go home and wherever you reach out, you are clear of what we discussed today. And then this will bring us to our fourth reason, and it's actually the plan. The plan is very important. Without the plan, we won't have a structure. We won't know where to go forward and how to go about. We won't be able to clearly explain the agenda and the type of activities. So we will be engaging on that as well in terms of personal mastery. So the plan is extremely important, and I need to make sure that you as the audience is well clear of what is going to be discussed today. I also want you to agree on our ground rules. Some of the discussions that we'll be having today will be in the parking lot. We won't be able to discuss them, and it needs to be clear and fine with you, lovely participants, that some of them discussions we won't be able to discuss, but it is part of our plan to keep them in our parking lot. Thank you. So now we're also going to consider the benefits. The benefits are very important because they will make sure that you as the audience stay stimulated, you're motivated, and you are able to provide the opportunity to participate in the discussion. You can react with our reaction buttons are there at our Zoom, or you can react anyhow that is possible within our house rules. So I want you to please make sure you are not shy, you benefit. If you do not benefit, then I'm not gonna be happy, because I know that I need your for you to benefit so you can enjoy the study of today. And then lastly is housekeeping. So we want to address the issues today, discuss all the necessary information that is required during the class. If you need to go for a tea break, what is the etiquette that needs to be done? How do you go about explaining that to us? You're going to also tell us when we're going to have our lunch, our tea breaks. All these things need to be clear because they'll be part of our housekeeping. I'm sure we are glad we are all clear of what's the requirement, and now we're looking forward for us to start our lesson since we have done our introduction using the class formula. Thank you very much.